All right, now to the NFL, though. AFC West leading Broncos looking to use their division rival Kansas City to strengthen their positioning for the number 1 seed. But could this be the last home game for Travis Kelce? Retirement could be an option for him once the season is done. All right, the Broncos up 3-0 here in the first. Nix avoids the rush, but his pass gets tipped by Christian Fulton and then picked off by Nick Bolton. Check out the play by Fulton to get the ball in the air, and then Bolton comes in before it hits the ground. The Chiefs are in business. Could they take advantage? It's 3rd and 6 at the 21. Chris Oladokun scrambling, finds Kelce, 11-yard gain. Now it's a 3rd and goal from the 5. Oladokun to Brashard Smith, who muscles his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes is loving it from the suite because his team had a 7-6 lead at the half. 3rd quarter. It's a 10-6 game now. Nix, how about that pass to Cortland Sutton on the sideline? 23-yard gain for the first down. So now it's 1st and goal at the 9. Nix doesn't like what he sees except for the lane to the end zone. Barrels over a guy. He's fired up because the Broncos take the lead 13-10 going to the 4th. Less than 6 minutes to go in the game. We're tied now at 13. Nix, LaJordan Humphrey, 17-yard gain for a fresh set of downs. 14th play of the drive is 3rd and goal from the 1. Nix fakes the handoff and then finds R.J. Harvey in the back of the end zone. Nix is the 4th quarterback in NFL history with 25 passing TDs in each of his first 2 seasons. The Broncos are up 20-13. A minute remaining in the game. Kelce and the Chiefs, they have time. Oladokun looking for Kelce, finding him. First down, he's down at the 28. So now it's 3rd and 8 now. Oladokun looking for Kelce again. Oh, just out of reach. So it would come down to this. 4th and 8. Oladokun all the way to the end zone. Hollywood Brown, it's too high. The Broncos secure their 12th comeback win of the season. That's the most in NFL history. Kelce just sort of taking everything in. As he left the field, threw the gloves up to the fans. A moment with Chris Jones, because this could be his final home game.
You only get a few of those.
But when it comes to number 87 in Kansas City, consistency is spelled with a K. This season, Kelce's 12th in a row with more than 800 yards receiving, tied for the longest streak in NFL history. The only other player who can say that is the greatest receiver of all time, and that's Jerry Rice. As for the winners,
it's great to get that win. And you always have to remember this. Man, you're playing the heart of a champion. And I'll get, Andy and this team, I don't care who comes out of that locker room.
All right, ESPN NFL analyst Damien Woody joins us now. Merry Christmas, Woody. Appreciate you joining us, man.
Man, same here, man. Merry Christmas to you as well.
All right, so it was a Merry Christmas for the Broncos because they did get a win, but it wasn't the easiest of W's, and maybe a lot of fans thought it would be a little easier considering how the Chiefs are shorthanded right now. What did you make of the way Denver played in this game?
Yeah, I mean, listen, from a statistical standpoint, they dominated the game. Bo Nix was able to, orchestrate the offense and move up and down the field. Where they bogged down was in the red zone. I thought the Kansas City Chiefs did a really good job in the red zone, preventing the Denver Broncos from scoring any additional points once they got down there. But listen, at the end of the day, when you get into these division rivalry type of games, even with the players that were out for Kansas City, there's a lot of pride on the line, and there's still a lot of good players on that Chiefs defense, and they acquitted themselves quite nicely tonight.
Yeah, they still have a chance to get that number 1 seed. They need some help, but they have a path to get it. We'll see how it shapes up over the last week of the season. But let me take you back to the Chiefs for a second. Travis Kelce, there's been a lot of talk that this could be his last season, and if so, this would be his last game at Arrowhead Stadium. He took some time getting off the field there in Kansas City. For those players, Damien, who are fortunate enough to decide when they get to leave the game, what are the things that they should consider when it goes to making that decision?
Yeah, I mean, listen, first and foremost, he's arguably the greatest tight end to ever play the game. And, if you're so fortunate enough to go out on your own terms, there's a lot of factors that go into it. Number one, I think Travis probably has to look at himself and look at the film and say, am I the player that I once was? Am I dominating the game the way I used to? And clearly, I think when he looks at the film, he'll say to himself, I'm not quite doing that. And when you talk about those elite players, those all-time great players, those players will look at themselves like, I don't want to go out compromised. I don't want to go out of this game, go out of the game limping and not playing anywhere near the level that I've been accustomed to. And so I'm pretty sure after it's all said and done, when the season's over with, he'll surround himself with the right people, make the decision that's best for him.
And even from a team standpoint, he doesn't know when his quarterback will be ready to play next season as well. But yeah, if he can go out on his own terms, he has every right to do it, because that's a Hall of Fame jacket waiting for him there in Canton, Ohio. Much more from Damien Woody coming up a little bit later. Christmas morning, wishing for a Christmas miracle. Detroit with just a 4.6% chance to make the playoff after having a 67% chance to make the postseason before the season started. That's according to ESPN Analytics. There's Jared Goff. The Lions taking on the Vikings, and the Lions came out and giving the ball away like it was a Christmas present. Goff with a fumble. Vikings recover, and they get on the 16-yard line. So now it's 3rd and goal, and Aaron Jones Sr. just plows right through the defense. And just like that, Minnesota's got a 7-0 lead. We go to the second quarter now. Goff to Isaac to Slaw. Nice catch in traffic, comes down and hangs on. That tied the game at 7-all. We go to the third quarter now. 3rd and 18. Goff looking for it to Slaw, but Byron Murphy Jr. with the pick. Another turnover for Goff and the Lions. Vikings would add a field goal to make it 10-7. And then the next offensive play, the turnover trend continues. Goff picked off this time by Harrison Smith. Back-to-back interceptions for Goff. Vikings add another field goal, so it's 13-7. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Jordan Addison dashing down the field like a sleigh through snow. 65 yards for the touchdown. Longest rush of the season for the Vikings. Now they lead it 20-10. Can the Lions respond? Goff fumbles the snap. He had 5 turnovers on the day, tied for his most in any game in his NFL career. The Lions had 6 as a team, their most since 2015, and they get eliminated from the playoffs with a 23-10 loss.
I'm going to be looking at a lot, I'm going to be looking at a lot of things because I do not like being home for the playoffs, and I know our guys don't either. So, and there again, whenever you lose, man, it takes a village, man. Everybody's involved, including myself, So I'm always going to look at myself first, I'm always going to wish I would have given Goff more, given those players more. Like on a day like today, you come out, you lose, win, doesn't matter, man. If, you feel like you need to improve or can't improve, you want to, so.
Some honest insight there from Dan Campbell. Damien Woody back here with us on SportsCenter. And the disappointment is obvious because this season comes to an end on a night that they turned the ball over 6 times. But Woody, here's the deal. When the season started, Detroit was viewed as a serious Super Bowl contender. So where did it all go so wrong?
Yeah, listen, I think it was a few things that happened for the Detroit Lions. Number one, the injuries on the defensive side of the ball really decimated the Detroit Lions team. And, you talk about a defense that was really compromised. They were giving up a bunch of plays in the running game. And they just weren't a type of defense that was championship worthy. And then you flip up on the offensive side of the ball. I think their offensive line has just been an Achilles heel this season.